He was a magician, a leader, a World Cup hero. But on his final day, he chose fury over fame. When you think of Zinedine Zidane, what comes to mind? The greatest, most elegant player to ever grace the beautiful game. A man who could do things with the ball at his feet that seemed almost alien-like. A man whose very presence on the pitch commanded respect from his peers and fans alike. But what if I told you there's another side to this legend? A side that even he himself would prefer to keep hidden away in the Louvre Museum of his mind. A side that, like a tragic work of art, is both beautiful and broken. Zidane was born in the tough streets of Marseille to a working-class family. His mother was a beautician and his father was a factory worker. But from the time he could walk, he had one dream: to become a footballer. And when I say he had one dream, I mean it was the only thing that mattered to him. Football was his religion, and the pitch was his temple. He started playing for amateur clubs, and soon enough, his talent took him to the big stage, the 1998 World Cup. France were the underdogs, but Zidane was the magician. He orchestrated their attack with such panache and scored 2 goals in the final against Brazil that earned him the title of the best player of the tournament. The year 2006 was nothing short of magical for him. France made it to the final again, this time against Italy. And once again, Zidane was the maestro. In the 7th minute of extra time, he scored the opening goal for France with a stunning panenka, a move so audacious and unexpected that it left the Italian defense in awe. But then came the 11th hour. Marco Materazzi scored an equalizer for Italy, and the match went into a penalty shootout. This is where Zidane's story takes a turn from fairy tale to tragedy. In the 109th minute, as tempers flared and tensions rose, Zidane lost his cool. He headbutted Italian defender Marco Materazzi in the chest, an action that not only resulted in a red card for him, but also ended his illustrious career. As he stood there on the pitch, the weight of his country's expectations and his own personal demons crashing down on him. In that one moment of madness, he became the most hated man in France. But here's the thing, you see. Great men are not made of steel and stone. They're made of flesh and blood, emotions and flaws. And as much as we idolize them, they're as human as you and me. Zidane's legacy is a masterpiece painted with the most exquisite brushstrokes of genius and innovation. But it's also marred by the darkest shades of human fallibility. But isn't that the beauty of it all? That even the greatest fall, they fall not with disgrace, but with meaning. For it is in our flaws that we find our humanity. And in Zidane's case, his humanity is what made him the greatest.